The warning has been delivered loud and clear, and it is not a simple statement that can be ignored. It is a chilling declaration that has the potential to change the entire future of WWE forever. Roman Reigns and his newly formed Shield have made their presence known in a way that is terrifying, overwhelming, and game-changing, sending shockwaves across the wrestling world. Their message was not just another promo or a casual announcement. It was a declaration of war, a revolution unveiled before the eyes of millions watching around the globe, and a reminder that in WWE, true dominance is not about family or tradition anymore. It is about sheer, unrelenting power. This alliance, consisting of Roman Reigns, Jacob Fatu, and Braun Strowman, stepped into the light for the very first time as a unified force, and the result left fans and superstars alike stunned, rattled, and questioning whether anyone could possibly stop them. Crown Jewel is just days away, but after what we witnessed, the outcome may already be decided before the bell even rings, because this new Shield has rewritten the script before the match even begins. The WWE Universe had been speculating for weeks about what Roman's next move would be, and tonight, every question was answered with a statement so commanding that it felt like the opening chapter of a new era. The lights cut out, plunging the arena into total darkness, and in that silence the crowd's anticipation reached a fever pitch. A new ominous theme thundered through the speakers, unlike anything WWE fans had ever heard before, something haunting yet powerful, a theme that signaled the rebirth of destruction. Then, in perfect timing, 3 blinding spotlights illuminated the stage, and there they were, Roman Reigns, Jacob Fatu, and Braun Strowman standing shoulder to shoulder, a wall of dominance, a symbol of unity forged not by blood, but by shared ambition and raw power. As they marched to the ring in total synchronization, fans could feel that this was no ordinary entrance. This was a declaration, a warning, and an announcement that a revolution had begun. The sight of them moving in perfect rhythm suggested months of preparation, months of secrecy, and now the world was finally witnessing the storm that had been brewing in silence. Once inside the ring, Roman Reigns picked up the microphone, his gaze piercing through the crowd, his voice steady and commanding. He didn't waste words, he didn't need theatrics, because his presence carried all the weight necessary. He declared, "They thought the Shield was dead. They thought power could be divided. They were wrong." Then, pointing to his new brothers-in-arms, he added, "This isn't a reunion. This is a revolution. At Crown Jewel, we're not just here to win. We're here to reclaim what was always ours." His words were a dagger to every superstar who thought they could rise to the top in his absence. And then Braun Strowman stepped forward, his deep growl echoing throughout the arena. "This message isn't just for our opponents. This is for every single superstar in that locker room. Fall in line or be knocked down." The 3 men then raised their fists high into the air, in unison, a visual echo of the past Shield but twisted into something darker, more dangerous, and infinitely more intimidating. It wasn't nostalgia, it was dominance reborn, and it shook every fan in attendance to their core. What makes this new Shield even more dangerous than the bloodline is the fact that it isn't bound by family loyalty or tradition. It is built on pure, unadulterated power. The bloodline was about heritage, about legacy, about carrying forward a dynasty that began generations ago. But Roman's new alliance with Fatu and Strowman has nothing to do with preserving family. It is about destruction, about taking control of WWE with brute force, about redefining what dominance looks like. Roman Reigns brings the strategic mind, the championship experience, and the cunning leadership that has carried him to the top time and time again. Jacob Fatu is the explosive wild card, an unpredictable storm who can flip the outcome of any match in a heartbeat. Braun Strowman is the unstoppable monster, the raw destructive force who smashes through walls and opponents alike with ease. Together, they're not just a team, they are a complete arsenal, capable of overwhelming anyone who dares step into their path. The brilliance of this warning lies in the way it pays tribute to the Shield of the past while creating something entirely new. The original Shield was about justice, rebellion, and fighting the system, but this incarnation is about domination, control, and fear. It is about rewriting the WWE hierarchy and making sure that every superstar, from the top names to the newest rookies, understands that there is a new order and they are at the top of it. By blending Roman's intellect, Fatu's explosiveness, and Strowman's power, this faction creates a perfect storm that is terrifying not only to their opponents, but to the very foundation of WWE itself. Now the question that hangs over everyone's head is simple. Who can possibly stop them? With Crown Jewel just around the corner, the timing of this alliance's debut could not be more perfect, because they have sent a message so strong that their opponents may already be defeated before they even step into the ring. Can anyone rise up to challenge them? Will any superstar or faction have the courage to stand against this unstoppable machine? Or are we witnessing the birth of a new dynasty that will eclipse not only the bloodline but every dominant group in WWE history? These are the questions the WWE Universe is asking, and the answers will define the future of this company for years to come. This is the must-see story in WWE right now, the narrative that every fan, critic, and superstar is talking about, the storyline that will be replayed and remembered long after the events of Crown Jewel have passed. It is more than just an alliance, it is a revolution, and it is happening right before our eyes. So make sure you do not miss a single second of this unfolding chaos. Subscribe right now to stay ahead of every twist and turn. Smash that like button if you believe this new Shield is the most dangerous faction WWE has ever seen. Drop your predictions in the comments, because the world wants to know who you think will rise against them, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. WWE has entered a new era, and Roman Reigns' new Shield is at the center of it, rewriting the future, tearing down the past, and building a legacy that may prove unstoppable.